6, I don't know. These I haven't used in a while. These are from Dharma Glass. Oh, there's another. This was actually from a bar tool kit, which is just your basic can opener. These are, and this is a Tiki Glass. I'll use these on the Tiki episode to get a couple of those. These are glass straws that you can use in your drinks. It's going to make it fancy. It's going to kick it up a notch. Again, plastic straws work. You can use these straws, of course. These are the ones that everybody uses at the bars, right? So you can always throw these in here. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, that's weird. Might be a little weird in this one because it's small. But you can always go out and buy these straws. These were $2.29. I think I just bought them at the store one day. Just cause. But these are cool because you can basically recycle them. They're fancy. They work really well. So if you're looking for crazy straws, you can check out Dharma Glass. Google that up. Also, another, I would call this pretty essential. Not 100% essential. You're going to need a shaker. That's going to happen. You're going to need something to hold your ice. Bar spoons are nice because they're nice and long, and if you're going to be mixing drinks in a Boston shaker or a cobbler shaker or anything, you might need one of these, and it could double as your swizzle stick. So you got that. You've got this quality. That's probably like $9-10 stainless steel. And you've got the ones from Uber Bar Tools, which are probably even more money. These, again, stainless steel. This is a lot heavier, well balanced. Some people, love this spoon a lot. Other ones are just like, just give me a spoon. So it really depends on what you're going for. Your jiggers, you need something to measure with. So you're either going to measure with these. This is another Uber Bar Tools where you've got different measurements right off the top. You can flip it over, get a different measurement. Something to measure with is pretty important because if you're going to make a cocktail and you want to make something like I've made, the best way to reproduce it is to get the measurements right. Of course, so we got our zester too. We also have these pours. I just haven't used them very often. Pop them on there so you can pour nice and quick. I have a lot of alcohol, so I would need a lot of those, and I'd have to clean them and wash them and take them off, and I'm not using them. It's just a big pain. But if you'd have a small set, you're having a party, and you want to look cool, that's a cheap way to look cool and look like you actually know what you're doing. They'll like your drinks more if they think you know what you're doing. And of course, this is your lime press. The problem I have with this lime press is it only really works good for limes. If you go out and buy a lemon, lemons are bigger than limes. Who knew? And what I end up having a problem with is the lemons don't fit on top. So you squeeze it and the juice shoots everywhere, hits you in the eye. It stings so bad. So there's two different presses. You can get a lemon and a lime. If you get the lemon, you probably can use it with the lime. This came from Partita Tequila, and they only deal with limes, partitas, margaritas. So it's a lime press. You can get a lemon, a lime, or maybe a juicer if you're crazy. It never worked for me. Another way to garnish, of course, you got your umbrellas. You can buy them in cool little boxes. You can buy them this way. Another cool way, cheap way to make your drinks look better. And I just picked these up too. These are neat. I haven't got to use them yet correctly, but they're basically just picks that you can put your garnishes on. They're made of steel, so they're not going to bend. You don't have to throw them out every time, which is kind of neat for me. I do a lot of these. So and they're fancy. It's like the charms in the wine. It's just neat to have. Pop those on there. You're good to go. That was it was under $10 for those. Of course, you need your ice scoop. I think that pretty much. Oh no! Let's end with this Soda Stream. Now I've used this once on the show for those who might have seen it, and I got this for Christmas, I think. Yeah. And the goal there was I wanted to be able to make my own drinks so that I could have fresh tonic water, Sprite, that type of stuff, and have my own amount of carbonation in it. So a carbonation machine made sense. This is the Soda Stream carbonation machine. So what you're going to do is pull it until it starts making beeping noises, and you stop when it makes a third. Uh-oh. Oh. That's a bummer.
Bad timing for that.
Oh! And then I can show you the next part. It didn't make any noise because my CO2 is gone. And there's a reason for that. It's actually still carbonated. And the reason is my kids are crazy. They drink all my soda and use all my carbonation, but that's cool because it's tasty. And so what we got here is, this is a lemon lime. So what you're going to get if you pour this in here, and it may explode all over me. It's hard to tell. Some of these really carb up when you put the syrup in them. And what this will taste like is pretty much like Sprite. Like, I think it tastes as close to Sprite as it can be without being Sprite. And at the store, these are $3.99. You're probably cheaper if you check them out on SodaStream.com. So you throw that on there, flip it upside down a couple times to mix it. Since it's carbonated, it pretty much is mixing itself right there, and you're good to go. And now what you have is you have the Sprite that you need for your cocktails. You could do regular, tonic water. If you want to do soda water, or no, it's the one we use in the show, club soda, these guys. So if you want to make your own low-sodium club soda, the suggested recipes I found online for this is to make carbonated water and just throw a dash of baking soda. Boom, done. And you make it in a small enough quantity that you can serve it, and if you have to throw it away, it was regular water to begin with. That's carbonated enough. But since it's broken, or broken being out, I could show you how it works, because I don't really remember. There we go. Check it out. Carbonator. So what you do is when you buy these, if you want to go to SodaStream.com or whoever else makes these, they have a trade-in program, because these are kind of compressed air and stuff. So you ship one of these back, and they send you another one in the mail. So you'll end up with more carbonation. You can buy extras. I have 2 downstairs, thankfully. So I think that covers everything. I've disassembled everything on the set. I've shown you everything I think I own. And for those who've seen the original episodes, that's our original 3-piece cobbler shaker. If you have any questions, send your email to dschomer@everydaydrinkers.com. And we're teaching you how to make cocktails with cool bar tools.